Hi, Merry Christmas from Sweden. Today I'm going to share one of my favourite Spelt chocolate Christmas cakes. It's all done in a pot. First of all, I've got my honey and my butter already in there. So I've got 175 grams or 3/4 of a cup of salted butter. You can do unsalted. 175 grams or 3/4 of a cup of runny honey. I've got currants, 1 cup. I've got some chopped prunes, 2 1/4 cups. And I have raisins, 1 1/2 cups. Dark brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup or 175 grams. And I've got the orange juice from 3 fresh oranges. And also the zest. Make sure you zest them before you squeeze them. It's so much easier. I've got some espresso coffee that I made. That's 1/2 cup or 125 grams. Now we want to cook this for about 10 minutes until everything's melted down. Well, the butter's all melted and it's all combined. The other thing I'm adding today, which is optional, is some dark chocolate. I've got 100 grams, so I'm just going to add in half and then do some on the top before I bake it. And I forgot to mention 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Before we add in the next ingredients, I need to let this cool for 30 minutes. You could prepare your tin. I'm doing it in a 20 centimetre or 8-inch round tin. I've got the base with foil just to stop any leaks, and I've got scrunched moist paper, 2 layers just so it's long on the sides. And preheat your oven. You need to preheat it to 130°C with a fan or 150 static, or if you've got Fahrenheit, you could do 270 or 300. Then that's nice and warm and ready to go. So I let my mixture of fruit and chocolate all cool down. Now I'm going to add in all the other ingredients. So in here I've got 3 whole eggs, just whisking those with my chopstick first. And the reason we cooled it down was so the eggs don't curdle once you put them into the hot liquid. I've got ground almonds, 75 grams or 3/4 of a cup. Just mixing those together. Now the flour mixture, I'm just going to sift that over. So I've got 1 cup or 150 grams of spelt flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda or bicarb. This originally is done with mixed spice. You can get that in the UK or Australia, but in Sweden I can't really buy it. So I've got some pumpkin pie spice blend that my American friend gave me. Or you can mix and match to do some cinnamon, nutmeg. That was just 1 teaspoon. You could also swap the spelt flour out for gluten-free flour, if that's important. It's going to help the last bit along. You kind of just fold it in, you don't really have to mix it. You just want to make sure there's no floury bits left that you can see. I think that's looking good, and I can start putting it into my tin. Just to show you. It's actually looking super full. Maybe I should have done it in my 23 centimetre tin. And my extra chocolate bits for the top. Time to bake my cake, and I hope it doesn't spill everywhere because it's very full today. Look at that. I'm going to bake this for 105 minutes, which is 1 hour and 3/4. So I left my cake cool overnight. It actually sunk in the middle a little bit, so it's not perfect. But I thought I'll show you anyway, because that might happen to you. So it's a little bit gooey on the inside. I should have cooked it for an extra 15 minutes. Or what you could do, you could turn the oven off and just leave the cake sit in there until it's completely cool. And then you can ensure it's cooked right through and it won't go dry. And we've already started eating it, so it tastes amazing. It's been approved by my husband, and I can't wait to hear if you've cooked this recipe. So let me know in the comments below if you give this recipe a go. Thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas from Sweden. Hej då! Yum, yum, yum!